Hey guys, it's Amanda. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to another current household. So today I'm going to be showing you guys my current household for the month of May. This was originally supposed to be my April current household, but April got away from me. It went by so fast and I didn't do much playing in April. If I went into game, I was mostly just building. So this generation doesn't have as much progress as I was hoping for it to have by the time I got ready to share it with you. But it's okay. Maybe I'll have two current households for May. We'll just have to wait and see. But yeah, let's just go ahead and get started. So this is going to be a continuation of my current household from March. I wanted to update you guys basically when I move on to a different generation, because my goal for this current household is to get to 10 generations. We will see. But yeah, so I'm now playing with Carter and Alex's daughter Elena. They still live in Storybrooke County. They just moved to a different side of the town. So they originally lived over here in the countryside, but I thought they could use a change of scenery, so I moved them over here to the city. They live in the suburban part of the city, and this is where they are currently residing. So this is the house that I built them. I built this a while back, but I honestly haven't gotten a chance to play in it because, like I said, I didn't do much gameplay in the month of April. So yes, here is their house. I did base this off of an image that I saw and I am in love with it. I've had this image saved for about 2 years and I finally was able to bring it to life in the game, and I'm just like really excited about it. So here is the house. I will try to insert an image for you guys so you can see the reference. I think it makes a lot more sense when you see what I was going off of. And yeah, I think it turned out really cute. It's definitely a little different. Most of the time I don't really like when houses have a second story on just one side of the house. I don't really know why, but I think it works for this house and I'm really excited to show you guys. So I'll just go ahead and get started. So if we start on the left side of the house, we just have a really simple 2-car garage, and they have 3 cars. These are all by Fresh Prince Creations. He makes the best custom content cars and they look so realistic. So if I remember, I will link his website for you guys. So yeah, like I said, really simple garage. And then if we move out of the garage into the like mock mudroom area, we just have like a nice little dresser and a coat rack. Nothing too spectacular. Moving over here, we just have a little half bathroom. I thought this bathroom would be the bathroom that they would use if they like went swimming. I remember when we lived in Florida, we had like a bathroom like this that you could enter from the pool. So I just wanted to do the same thing here. This is the only bathroom downstairs besides the master, which it's kind of far from the rest of the living area, but it's fine. So yeah, we have a little bathroom right here, nothing too special. Then if we move over this way, we just have the laundry room. It's quite a small space, but it works. I haven't done any laundry yet. Like I said, I have not done any gameplay in this house. So yeah. I love the green cabinets. I think they're so cute because this room is pretty neutral, so the green cabinets give it a nice pop of color. So then if you are to move over to where they'd actually enter the house through the front door, we have the dining room. And the house that I used to build this one, my reference picture, that's what I'm trying to say, it actually did come with a floor plan. So I did kind of use the floor plan, I guess. Anyways, yes, we have the dining room, and my Sims typically don't have dining rooms in their houses just because I don't normally build based off floor plans. I build based off images, so I just like create my own floor plan. But this floor plan had a dining room right here, and at first I was a little skeptical, but I think it actually works pretty well. So yeah, have a dining room, and then if we move out here, we just have a nice little sitting area, and we also have a place for them to eat, a little grill, and we have a nice long pool, really simple. And then we also have a fire pit, which I know my Sims will never use because I don't really have my Sims come outside. But yeah, then if you move over to the right side of the house, this is where they do all of the living. So we have the family room right here. It's quite simple. And then this is probably one of my favorite parts, is just this thing with the stairs. I just put windows here, and I don't know, but for some reason I just think it's so cool and aesthetically pleasing. And then if we move over, well, I guess we'll go this way first. So then over here we have a screened in porch area. The house that I used had a screened in porch, and obviously we don't have screens, so I try to replicate it to the best of my ability. And when I was building this house, the space looked pretty big, but then when I got ready to furnish it, it was kind of an awkward shape because the door is like in the way of like chairs and stuff like that, so I couldn't like put a table. So, and yeah, I don't really know why I put a TV out here, But yeah, I think I was honestly trying to take up some of their money because they have so much money. So yeah. Then over here we have the nice kitchen. I love the kitchen. It's really spacious, which I really appreciate. So it just looks like this, really simple. And then over here we have another one of my favorite parts of this house, which is a like mock booth sort of thing. I don't know if you guys have ever seen these in houses, but some people actually have booths in their houses, which I think is so cool. So I decided to create one in my game. Obviously they can't use this portion of the dining table, like the couch portion. They can only use like the table and the chairs, but it's still cute and it's pleasing to the eye. And then over here we just have a full functioning island with some bar stools, and then we have the fridges tucked into this like little nook, and then we also have a desk with a laptop or computer. Then if you move over here, sorry, I'm talking so fast. Okay, if you move over here, we just have like a little entrance area. This is to just separate the master bedroom from the rest of the house. So we have the master bedroom right here. It's a pretty big room. And I didn't really know what to fill it with. So yeah, here's what it looks like. And then we just have the master bathroom. We have a his and her side. And I honestly don't really like to make my bathrooms too big because, you know, they don't really spend that much time in here. But I feel like this is a pretty decent size. So yeah. And then if we move upstairs, we just have the really simple landing. I did navy blue doors, which I honestly think works really well. I think it turned out really cool. So yeah, we have the navy blue doors, and then we have like this wood door that leads into the game room. And then over here we have the nursery for the newest addition to the family. Her nursery is really cute. I just did a pink and green theme, and it looks like that. I kind of think it's an awkward shape, at least while she's a baby. I feel like maybe when she becomes a kid or like a teenager, this might be a decent shape. We'll just have to wait and see. And then we just have her bathroom right here. Nothing too spectacular. And then if we move over this way, we have the game room, which I thought was pretty interesting, I guess. When I was building this house, honestly, a lot of the rooms turned out to be a lot more awkward than I thought. Not necessarily awkward, but like this one didn't have as much space as I envisioned it would. So I couldn't put as much stuff in here as I wanted to, but I guess there's enough stuff for the Sims to do in here. And then over here we have a nice little office for Elena to do her sketches and architectural design stuff and do some painting. And I made her door mint blue on the inside, which I think is really cute. And if you move over here, we have their son's room, and I honestly love his room. I think it's so cute. I typically don't do really kid-like rooms. I make my rooms pretty adultish from the beginning, so that way when they age up, I don't have to do too much transitioning and editing. But I think his room is so cute. So I gave him a nice little car bed from the store, and I gave him the universal. I feel like everyone had this rug when they were little, you know, like the rug that was like a town, and it had a road running through it, and you could like put your little not NASCAR, what are those things called? Hot Wheels on them. So yeah, I gave him one of those, and my favorite part of this room is the Loch Ness Monster wallpaper. I think that's so cute. And yeah, so here's his room, pretty simple. I wanted to give him quite a lot of stuff to do because Elena and her husband didn't have too many kids, so I feel like she would really spoil her kids and like basically give them whatever they wanted. And then over here we have his bathroom, which I really like his bathroom. So yeah, that is it for the house. Yeah, that's it for the house, so I'll go ahead and get into my Sims. Okay, so here's my first Sim. This is Elena Easton. She is the 7th child of Carter and Alex. Like I said, those were the parents in my last current household. And yeah, here's their daughter. I decided to play with her and continue on their legacy. So I actually need to change her last name because it did change when she got married, but I want this to be like the Gray legacy. But yeah, so my plan with Elena, if you guys recall, in the last current household, she actually had a different lifetime wish. Her lifetime wish was, it was something with like photography and traveling. So basically she needed a private collection of like 25,000 simoleons, and she needed 10 different photographs from each location, like China, Egypt, and France, which I did complete. But I think the lifetime wish was glitched. I looked up everything for it. I went on forums. I was like looking everywhere, like why is this lifetime wish not getting completed? I will go ahead and show you guys. She literally has 33,000 simoleons worth of photographs, and like I said, whenever I completed it, the lifetime wish, it didn't like gray out or anything like that. It just stayed the way it was, and I was really frustrated because it actually took a long time to do, and I feel like I wasted so much of her like young adulthood and like teenage years on that, and it just it didn't get completed. So I ended up changing her lifetime wish to be a home design hotshot, and she needs to earn 100 top scores for jobs in the architectural design profession. I apologize. And yeah, I'm going to pause this because I don't know if it's louder than me. But yeah, so her goal is basically just to earn 100 great scores. And she has 3 out of 100. And she ages up in 22 days to become an elder. And I really like completing lifetime wishes that are difficult, especially because my Sims have so much simoleons. So I need something to like spice up the game, because my current household has been really boring for me recently, just because they have so much money. And it's like, I don't know. So I really want to do different lifetime wishes, but this one, I feel like it's going to take me so long to complete. So if she like gets really close to dying, or if by the time she's an elder, I feel like I haven't made enough progress, I'll probably just change her lifetime wish to something else. I guess we'll just have to wait and see. But yeah, so I think I talked about Elena in the last current household, but you guys can see her traits and stuff right now. So with Elena, in the last current household, I mentioned how I thought she would just kind of like take things slow, you know, like she wouldn't want to rush into having a lot of kids, and she just wanted to focus on herself. So when she met her husband, who is Foster Easton, let me tell you guys, he is gorgeous. I'll pause it just so I can get a good look at, okay, well, he looks a little, okay, no, he looks fine. This is Foster Easton. So when she first met Foster, they were together for like a really long time before they had kids, before they got married. They just go on like a bunch of dates, and honestly, it was so much fun. I kind of miss them being young. They didn't have kids until they both became adults. That's when they had their first child, Cooper. So a little bit about Foster. He is a Star News anchor, or that's his lifetime wish. Reached level 10 in the journalism career track, which I did complete. He likes indie, chip tip steak, Irish green. He's a great kisser, hot-headed, handy, irresistible, and ambitious. He has 24 days, so he ages up to an elder, and he is a Capricorn, and he's level 10 in his profession. So yeah, I didn't want her and Foster to have a bunch of kids. I just felt like they wanted to take things slow, be a little selfish, and just enjoy life together. I was gonna have them do a lot of traveling, but then once her lifetime wish like didn't work, I was like, no, screw it, I don't want to travel anymore. I'm so tired of traveling. So they didn't travel, but they would go on dates like a lot, and I honestly had a lot of fun playing with them when they were younger. So their firstborn is Cooper Easton. Like I said, she just had him when they became adults, and they had the wish to have a baby, so I was like, perfect timing. So this is Cooper Easton. He is adorable with his blonde hair. I hope their daughter has red hair like their dad, but he is a Pisces. He has 13 days, so he ages up to a teenager. His favorites are disco, spaghetti, and yellow. He's neurotic, over emotional, and good. There's not much to him. And then their newest addition to the family is Harlan Easton. She is just a baby. She's a genius, friendly, a Leo. She likes Latin, peanut butter and jelly, and red. So yeah, that's it for Elena's little family. I might age her and Foster down, because by the time Cooper becomes a teenager, I think she'll have like, what's 22 minus 13? Like 9? I think it's 9. She'll have 9 days, so she ages up to an elder. And then I have my teen set to like 20, so she might die before he even becomes like a young adult. So yeah, I might age them down. I don't know, like just maybe to like the start of their not young adulthood, to the start of their adulthood. But I think the Young Again potion makes them a young adult. Let me check. Or age freeze. I don't want that. Yeah, see, I don't want them to go back to young adulthood. So I'll have to figure it out. Maybe I can get like the Fountain of Youth. I don't know. But yeah, so my plan for the next generation is actually to have them not have as much money. Like I said, having so much money has become like really boring, and I don't even collect the money from their businesses anymore. I don't know if you guys recall, but they own a bunch of businesses, and I don't collect money. I just let it sit here because I like don't really have time for that, and I just don't want them to have that much money. I tried to build them a new house that was more expensive, but it didn't really work. This house was like not that expensive, and before they moved here, they actually lived in this really cute brownstone that I built them, which I actually really like. It just looks like this. And yeah, I was gonna have them live here forever because, like I said, I knew they weren't gonna have that big of a family, but I thought it was just time for a new house, so I gave them a new house. But yeah, that is actually it for this current household. I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you guys next time. Bye guys.